What up, people of the world? Special Caesar here, coming at you with more sweet video game action. Welcome to our Solasta Crown of the Magister playthrough. I have already taken the liberty of creating a bunch of characters that I want to use. My personal ones. You've got Dr. Dre, the human acolyte cleric of life. Dwarthor, the hill dwarf lawkeeper paladin. Mr. Sneak, the marsh halfling low-life rogue, and the Wiz, the half-life aristocratic wizard. Took me a while to do that. You can watch the episode. I've uploaded it in sequence with this one, so if you're interested in watching me create those characters, you can do. Otherwise, we're just going to dive straight into this new game. Tutorial, new adventure. The screen allows you to start a new adventure known as a campaign in the world of Solasta. More campaigns are played after the release of the game. You have to select one of four. You have to select 4 level 1 characters to start the Solasta campaign. Understood. Crown of the Magister, starting level 1. Difficulty authentic mode for players who want the authentic tabletop rule set. Definitely. This pool lists the available characters that you can select for your adventures. Some characters have been generated by us. If you want a quick start your adventure, we advise you create your own party of 4 adventurers. Understood. Personal. We're going to take Dwarthor in first. Dr. Dre in second. Mr. Sneak in third. And then fourth and finally we've got the Wiz. That's our party, people. Let's do this. I'm interested to see what the game's about. Adjust the brightness and contrast until both lines of the 5 sigils are visible, with the leftmost sigil barely visible. Brightness. Actually, 6 is about right. Yeah. 0 is about right. Okay, yeah, that's about right. That'll do. Let's do it! I have no idea what this game is about. I have no idea what the story is. I just know that it is a Dungeons & Dragon-like adventure game, RPG, that's meant to be really good. So I'm pretty stoked to be bringing it to you guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you do have a good time, don't forget to leave a like in the comment down below. A like in the section down below, or a comment in the section down below, I should say, sorry. And if you don't like it, feel free to leave a thumbs down. But if you leave a comment telling me why, I'd appreciate it. Click or press sneak key to start. Okay.
Before the cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it. And twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Ooh. It can't be good, guys. Whatever it is, we're going to find out what it is, but whatever it is, it can't be good. It is the year 1024 after the cataclysm. New states have arisen around the Badlands and crave its treasures. A newly discovered road offers a safer route into the ruined heart of the Empire from the Principality of Masgarth, upsetting the balance of power. The Legacy Council is formed to ensure that this knowledge is shared. It issues a call for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. Adventurers flock to Caer Licaelflen, the Principality's capital and home of the Council. 4 strangers meet in the Gravekeeper's Cask, close to the Council chambers.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
So you
Is
like
this the place for the Legacy Council job?
drinking donkey piss then?
Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here. Sit, relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale.
If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while. Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate? Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt from the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
So I guess this is the tutorial mission. Escape the bandits' prison. New quest started. Select your character by clicking on the character in your 3D view or on the character's portrait. To select the whole party, use the Select All button at the bottom of the portrait display. Not sure where that is, but okay, I'll work it out later. You can also drag a rectangle around one or more characters to select them. To move, left click to the destination. Valid destinations show a round marker when you mouse over them. Invalid destinations show a forbidden sign. Right click and drag to rotate the camera view and change your perspective. You can also rotate using the buttons on the compass in the bottom right of the screen, or by pressing Q and E. Use WASD, the arrow keys, to move the camera around, and hold down W while focus on a character to zoom in on them. Don't know how to zoom in. Okay. Everything else seems to work apart from the zoom in. Whatever. What's this? Pots. Click on the journal button to open the quest log. Down here. Okay. This will give you more information on your current objectives along with some useful context. Note that the journal contains much more information than the quest log. The log lists your current objective, which you must complete in order to move the quest forward. You may also have other optional objectives. The log also gives you hints and context to help you understand the subtleties of your quest. Your successes and failures are all recorded here. So let's check the journal. Escape the bandits' prison. Find a way out. Close. To crawl through a hole, click the other side. You can get a better view of the other side by rotating the camera, use Q and E, or move the mouse while holding down the left button. Your characters will automatically kneel, crawl and stand up as appropriate on the way to the desired destination. After moving the camera around to examine your surroundings, you can center on a character and follow them. Either double click the character's portrait, press tab while controlling this character. So that's how you do it. Nope, didn't work. Whatever. Press and hold the Alt key to highlight various interactable objects, doors, chests, etc. Alt key. Ooh. A torch. A loot
Light is with us.
It is. Highlighted elements are interactive. The cursor indicates the action that can be performed, opening, pushing, activating, lockpicking, etc. If an action requires a dice roll, the difficulty class will be displayed. Click to push this object. Climbing and jumping to jump or climb, simply click on the destination. Depending on the character's strength and proficiency with athletics, you can jump and climb between 2 and 5 cells. You can always jump over 2 cells, drop down 3 cells and climb up 1 cell, or climb up easy surfaces like ladders or ropes without any trouble. Above, a character with strength below 15 and no proficiency in athletics cannot jump far enough to reach the chest. A fighter with strength 15 to 20 can jump across 3 cells, so can a character with strength 11 to 14 plus proficiency in athletics. In general, the critical path is always open to characters without superior physical abilities. However, optional loot is sometimes harder to reach. Don't give up though, you may find another way to get to this chest. Oh, he made it because he's got high enough strength. Ooh, a potion of healing. I'm going to take that, thank you very much. And what's this? No path to destination. It's destination right here, what are you talking about? I see. That's cool, the environments are kind of interactive. What did that do? Give me the other chest. Ah, okay. That's how you get to the chest. Tee hee. Whoops, sorry about that, fellas. Looting and inventory management. Click on a chest or other container to loot it. Everything you carry affects your weight gauge, so be wary of reaching your weight limit, as this will slow you down a lot. Equipment and light sources must be placed in the appropriate slots before they can be used. Some items can stack in the same cell on your inventory. The maximum number of units depends on the item. To split a stack of 3 items, drag and drop the stack onto an empty cell while holding down the control keys. This will take 1 unit from the stack. How do you... Ooh, I missed that chest.
We bring light in darkness.
Oh, all my stuff. Brilliant. Take 6 silver pieces. Take 3 ration pouches. And we'll take 5 arrows. Because, you know, why not? Is that candle infinite? It can't be infinite, but it'll obviously last a while.
Nice move. That trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear.
This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this. The council is likely busy with important matters of state, and we are not. So have patience.
Well, let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on the way here, but I faced my foes head on.
So what are you waiting for? Spit it out, why don't you?
Moving to a point in the yellow area uses your main action to dash. Dash doubles your maximum movement for the turn. However, you cannot use your action to attack or cast a spell. Remember, you can move normally and then decide whether to dash further or to use your action for something else. To attack an enemy using your default weapon, mouse over them and left click. You can also cast an attack spell or switch weapon configurations and use another weapon, a ranged one for example. Depending on the character, some special abilities are also available. You try to shove an enemy back or down. Oh, shoving. You try to shove an enemy back or down. Select shove and choose from available options. If you shove an enemy backwards into a pit, they'll fall. If you shove an enemy down, they will be prone, remaining vulnerable until they spend points to stand up.
You can't win.
Clicking dodge uses your main action and provides the following benefits. Until the start of your next turn, all attackers you can see have disadvantage on their rolls to hit, and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Understood. So it can be useful for a tank to just move in the way and then just dodge. What am I doing now? Disengage and push the rock. Which rock? The rock where? It's up here. What are you pushing this rock for? It's a bit random. Disengaging. To avoid an opportunity attack, you can use the disengage action. For the rest of your turn, you can move close to enemies freely without any risk of opportunity attacks. Disengage uses your main action though, so you won't be able to attack or dash during this turn. So disengage and push the rock. Disengage. Oh, that's why it's pushing the rock. That's one way of dealing with them.
What a bunch of namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
That's right, mate. It's always good to be lucky.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed, if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh, come on.
You'll see.
So, anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real, and not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality.
What?
I travelled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness. Ow! That's gonna leave a mark.
In Solasta, you will explore deep, dark places without natural light sources. It makes exploration and combat harder, especially for characters without dark vision. That's why we took the light up cantrip. You can equip torches or cast light spells to reveal your environment for your whole group. You can light flammable items like torches on holders by interacting with them while holding a torch, or by casting a flame spell on them like the cantrip Firebolt. Light your way. Must complete the quest before opening the door. How do you light your way when there's nothing here to interact with? Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. You have fallen into a dark cave. Cast a light cantrip or use a torch so you can see.
Let there be light.
There we go. Leave the cave, light the 2 torches. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for some torches or something that I could cast the spell on. But they weren't there, so... Can I now take the torches? Leave the cave. Examine the totem. Oh, okay. Oh, we succeeded.
Upon my word, this is an orc hideout. The malodor is unmistakable.
Healing. If your character can cast healing spells, like a cleric for instance, press the cast spell button and select the spell in order to recover lost hit points. You can also use a potion found in nearby loot. Open the inventory and right click on the potion to use it. Cast a spell. This guy doesn't have any healing, this is my wizard. So how do you open your inventory? Okay, like that, but we don't have a potion of healing either. So there must be one nearby. Yeah, nice. Drink potion.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
Cautious mode. Activating cautious mode makes you slower, but it grants 2 benefits. Hidden objects and traps are easier to find, and you are harder for enemies to spot. When an enemy starts to notice your presence, a gauge appears over their head, giving you time to react and return to hiding. Remain 3 cells above the enemy in this mode and you can't be detected. 3 cells above the enemy in this mode and you can't be detected. Oh, I see. That's like 3 cells. That's like 3 cells, I think. Let's go cautious. Click to open or close this door. I see. I supposed to go now? Over here. Onwards. Cross the river, so I guess it's down here. What's that? Oh, it's a fire. It's a campfire of some kind. So where am I going? Down here then, I suppose?
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine.
Yeah.
I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
Take a long rest. To recover hit points, special abilities and spells you must take a long rest. To do so you need to gather your party around a safe place or have one ration of your food per party member. And have one ration of food per party member. Safe places are represented by a campfire. They're also shown on the location map. Many spellcasters know more spells than they can recall at any given time. Prepared spells present those character they can use by spending spell slots. Represent those a character can use by spending spell slots. Check your hero's list for known spells and choose which ones you want to prepare. Spells that are not prepared cannot be cast. Many characters know more spells than they can prepare, so choose carefully for the given situation. Understood. How do you actually long rest though over there? The whiz. Hit point recovery. When the rest is complete, recover all hit points and half your hit dice maximum. Full HP. Well, this is full HP. 7. Right, okay. Start long rest. Prepare spells. Oh, I see. Yes, we don't have all of them. We want sleep. We want shield. We don't want feather. We want grease. We want magic missile. Escape from the York hideout. We should be able to go now, right? They've gone? Yeah.
I would have slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
Dwarthor.
distinctive stink.
I'm beginning to think Lord Karen might be a mythical creature.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes,
Yeah, you little
but I have a
shitbag.
good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
You can't have a true friendship without trust. What are you hiding?
Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it because, you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
Yeah, you can be. You're called Mr. Sneak. Cover the stolen gem. Use cautious mode to move stealthily. Enemies can hear you if they cross your noise circle, and they will spot you as soon as you leave cautious mode. Your noise circle depends on your armor type and your stealth skill. Also, it is a good idea to avoid moving to an enemy's field of view while carrying a light source. Remain in cautious mode for the whole duration of this mission. You must make a stealth check if you attempt an object interaction while within hearing range of an enemy, such as opening a door or chest or even pickpocketing, and you will remain undetected only if you succeed. Cautious mode allows you to find and follow tracks. Right click and drag to rotate the camera and change your perspective. Yeah, why is it telling me that now using the camera? I've already done that. Why does that come up? These tools, I'll have those. Thank you very much.
Liam, always thoughtful.
Reach the next courtyard. To try picking a lock, mouse over a locked door or chest and left click. If you select your whole party, the most skilled character is automatically chosen to the task. You must have thieves' tools in your inventory to try picking a lock. Being proficient with thieves' tools will help. Yeah, that's why we made a rogue who's proficient in thieves' tools. Plus 7, 25 is a massive success. I think we have to go up here, right?
There's a trap.
Disarm the trap then, my friend. Disarming traps. To disarm a trap, you must first detect it. If you try to open a lockpick, a chest with a trap that you haven't detected, you'll only find out about the trap when you trigger it. To try disarming a trap, mouse over it and left click. You'll need to make a successful dexterity check. These tools will help if you are proficient with them. Some traps can only be disarmed by triggering them. If you fail to disarm a trap, you may trigger it or lock it or simply need to try again. Depends how bad the roll is, I should imagine. 5 plus 7. 12 was still a success, okay. I guess in this game, I guess you can't fail it in this tutorial.
Stop! A trap!
Liam's heirloom and 24 gold pieces. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Escape from the fort. Okay, so the guards are outside there now, so obviously we have to go through here instead. Oh, we can't go down here.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing, you idiot?
Liam,
You just
what
asked
are
me
you
to get you the
doing
gem
here?
for you.
I told you I'd take care of it.
Yeah, you dum-dum. Sometimes in the course of your adventures, some non-player characters may become critical. This means if you let them die, the game is over. Oh dear, I hate critical NPCs because they're always so bloody stupid. If you attack an enemy while undetected, you gain the advantage of surprise. That means you have advantage on your roll to hit and your opponent cannot react before the next turn. If you are a rogue, your attack will be sneak attack, dealing additional damage. Oh shit, he goes first. Oh no, I go first. How do you change weapons? Disengage, dodge. Oh, it's this. Yeah, switch to a short bow. No shot, AC 11, HP 11, move 6. Just one hit kill.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Mr. Sneak, no, Dr. Dre, who's asking?
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
We should get paid for waiting.
Fine. I'd like to present you with a bill for the time we just spent cooling our heels.
Feel free. The Council's bursary enjoys a good laugh.
Might we ask a bit more about this quest of yours, sir, if you please?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
About the Legacy Council, you are employer, about the Principality. Let's go about the Legacy Council
We
first.
hear this is a mission for the council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Mareike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple. But you know, politics? The council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
What are the Eastern Kingdoms?
Which countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north. The Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
What organizations are there?
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
What are the Badlands?
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the elven empire called Maniculum. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
We know enough.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
About the
What can
Principality.
you tell us about this place? The Principality?
We don't exactly have the time. Anyway, the Principality of Masgarth is ruled by Princess Kaiwood Silverflower. We are a wealthy state with fertile lands and the easiest access to the Badlands through a pass called the Copperhead Road. We're in the capital, Caer Kiflin, which was once part of the ancient Manicullan Empire of the High Elves. Hence the magnificent elvish buildings up there in the High Tower. While we don't have a state religion, all of the major faiths of Solasta are represented here, though we tend to favor Einar, the god of valor and fidelity.
All Prail Einar. Are you our employer?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
Very good, thank
We
you.
should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Hurry up and wait. The story of my life.
Hurry up and wait, yeah. When rolling an attack or ability check with advantage, 2d20s are rolled and the better result is used. When rolling disadvantage, the worst is kept, yeah. I know that already from playing Dungeons and Dragons. Good old D&D. I hope this game isn't killed by its loading screens. That would suck if there's shitloads of loading screens. And it takes ages for them to finish loading. That really slows the game's pace down. That wasn't too long. Finding your way in Kiflen. The Principality's capital is a large city. Right now you need to find the Legacy Council. Once you've been there, you'll have access to the fast travel function, but for now you'll have to walk a little. Go north and walk up the stairs to Sunblaze Court, then take the stairs west to meet the council. Just say go north and then walk up the stairs to the Sunblaze Court. Well, which way is north? North is this way. Right guys, now that we've got the opportunity to stop, I'm actually going to save it and leave it there, and we will pick up here. Pick up here in the next episode. This seems like a nice place to stop. We finished the tutorial, we finished the introduction, we are ready to rock and roll and start adventuring as of the next episode. So I will stop this episode here and then dive straight into the next one. Hopefully I'll see you all there. Until then, peace out, and as always, stay classy.